Dearborn, Michigan is at war. The Epstein files are actually getting released, and Trump's been doing a whole lot of trolling. This is your daily injection of political crack. Let's go. Starting with Dearborn, Michigan. Okay, this guy is nuts. He is going down to Dearborn, Michigan, and he is saying the craziest shit about Muslims in the most Muslim city in America, going as far as slapping bacon on the Quran and shit like that. Let's listen to what he has to say.
Live in Dearborn, Michigan for the March Against Islamification. We will not let our country fall and become like London. We will stand strong against these Islamic invaders. These jihadis will have to go. Christians in America, you need to stand up before your daughters are raped in the streets like the animals that they think we are. They call us kafirs. They hate us and they want to destroy white people in Christian America. We will not allow it to happen. Dearborn, Michigan, 3 p.m. today, Schaefer Road and Michigan Avenue, a peaceful march standing strong against the jihadi Muslims. God bless America.
Holy fucking shit. This is where we're at right now, bro. This is wild. These are some crazy signs he's got there. Listen, I'm not a fan of the Muslims taking over Dearborn, Michigan, okay? But this, woo, this is heating up. That's what this is. And if you think this is hot, just wait. This is gonna get fucking crazier as time goes on. So they're doing like a protest thing. It's obviously very antagonistic against Islam in the streets of Dearborn, which is crazy interesting to me. This got nuts, and I think it's only this is just day one with this. Oh, here's the Quran. Okay, bro. Here he is. Watch this. I would not recommend anybody do this. Okay, don't go in the middle of Islamabad and smack the Quran with the bacon. Why? Because you're gonna get fucking beat up. That's why. Okay, he's got balls. I'll give him that. But holy fuck, this is not that smart. That's not smart. There we go. And then they start to attack. I mean, they beat this guy up, going and lighting the Quran on fire or back it with bacon in Dearborn, Michigan. You're going to cause people to act a certain way. The laws no longer are there. The cops are not going to help you. 5 Trump bucks as I tried crack for the first time today. I didn't like it, but I don't mind the cheeks. We're keeping that in the video. Muslims surround Americans in Dearborn, Michigan, viciously chanting Allahu Akbar. Okay, here we go.
Chimping the out. They're chimping the out. I don't have bananas. Chill out. I don't have bananas. This is not America. This is an insurgency. They are taking over our country. They're taking over our country. They want us all dead. Let's go.
Wow, what's happening right now? People are pushing.
This one.
Wow. This is Dearborn, Michigan right now.
Yes, this is Dearborn, Michigan. Any racist is not welcome. No races here. If you can't be peaceful, but every race is welcome. If you're a racist, you're not welcome.
At all. We do not.
Every race is welcome.
No Christians, though.
Our president
Right?
is a pedophile.
Everyone's allowed except the Christians. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting, you know, but I mean, or Jews. Here's this guy talking to the mayor and the city council about his experience there today.
The Muslim community is looking to drag us back. They're looking to oppress women, oppress homosexuals. They're looking to destroy everything that makes America great. President Trump, send ICE into Dearborn. These people have overstayed their visas. They're H-1B chain migration invaders, and they have come to this country to destroy our way of life. We know exactly your laws in your book about lying to our faces, pretending to be Americans, wearing your suits. But that doesn't happen anywhere else where you guys are in charge. There are 53 Muslim majority countries, and in all of them, it is tyranny, destruction, it is shithole living. We have to call it what it is. You guys don't live like we do. We don't want you in our country. We will come and eat your shawarma in Somalia, okay? We don't need it here in Michigan. We don't need
That's way more extreme than I am. I'm just saying. As long as people are getting along, I'm cool with it. Now, I do have an issue with Dearborn, Michigan. There's obviously a fucking problem there, okay? But this guy's going pretty hard. Now, I know a lot of you guys probably fucking love it, but that's more extreme than me, dude. I wouldn't come in there and say that about all people, bro. Rounding them all up like that. This guy just straight up fucking hates Muslims. I mean, let's call it what it is. What I find is most of us that have been overseas, like, you know, in the war and shit, we're like some of the least racist people that are righty to Muslims because we were over there. Sharia law, absolutely no fucking place in America. So shut that shit the fuck down. Don't get it mistaken. Remove anybody in power that is trying to instill Sharia law on American soil.
We're white Americans. Amen. And we're being driven out. You come here and you marry 4 or 5 women and you outbreed us. You change the laws. You make all of our country look like the places that you fled from. We don't want you here. Respectfully, get the fuck out of my country. I don't want you here.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know how we see a lot of the crazy fucking Charlie Kirk shit from the left? And that's like absolute baggage for the lefties. Like, they don't even want to admit that those people are on their side, right? Or sometimes they do and they love it. This is baggage on the right. We can't have this on the right. It weakens us. This gives ammo to the left. They're gonna use it and it's gonna be to our disadvantage. It's not gonna help us. If we cheer this kind of behavior on, there's a better approach to this. If we cheer this kind of behavior on, it's gonna weaken our fucking side, and I'm not wrong.
This is our country. And the people, the veterans, the World War II veterans, that's blood has soaked for our constitutional republic, are taking a look around Europe. They're taking a look around America, and they're saying, what the hell did we fight for? We have been taken.
You never went, bro. What are you talking about? This guy never went anywhere. Most veterans that were in Iraq or Afghanistan or any of those other Muslim countries where we've operated, they're like the least racist righties.
Taken over without a single shot fired. You guys are outbreeding insidious parasites.
Rare elephant stand. Why? Because I don't want to be racist against Muslims? I'm not a racist. I mean, like I said, Dearborn, Michigan seems like a trash ass place. I don't know how we let that happen, but yeah. I don't know.
You will never look like us. You will never eat like us. You won't build buildings like us. You are nothing. You can build nothing. Just like President Trump's great American friends have said. You guys are not us, and get the fuck out. America first. America only. God bless America. Jesus is king. Jesus is king. Jesus is king. Jesus is king. Jesus is king.
Bro, he's gonna get fucking beat up, dude.
Jesus is king. Jesus is king. Let me grab my.
Yeah, baby, you gotta get out of there. The guy's like, you up. That's crazy. Holy fuck, dude. You guys are like, yeah. Well, there's guys in the chat like, yeah. I'm not with that, dude. This is wild.
There's no reason to put your hands.
Holy shit. I didn't see this whole thing before. I just saw the beginning. That's fucking crazy.
I live in Detroit. I'll be here tomorrow. We're coming to make sure you Muslims don't take it.
This is the future. Like I said earlier, this is just the beginning. It's gonna get crazier, and I'm not with it, bro. I'm for fucking finding peaceful ways to take care of things. Not this. This is like trying to start a fucking holy war. I'll say anytime there's something bad on my side that's going on, I'm gonna be honest, right? This is one of those times. I'm usually fucking shitting on the lefties because they got all the anti-Charlie Kirk shit and they're fucking dancing on his grave, doing all the disgusting shit, all the fucking teachers and stuff flipping tables. We always make fun of it. And I always say to the lefties, I'm like, these are your people and this is your baggage. These are our people. And I say this isn't good for our side. All right, time to talk about the Epstein shit. Just in, Trump signs bill to release the Epstein files. Holy fuck. Hey, where's all those people saying release the Epstein files at? Did you guys expect this? Jeffrey Epstein, who was charged with the Trump Justice Department in 2019, not the Democrats, was a lifelong Democrat, donated thousands of dollars to Democrat politicians, and was deeply associated with many well-known Democrat figures such as Bill Clinton, who traveled on his plane 26 times, Larry Summers, who just resigned from many boards, including Harvard, sleazebag political activist Reid Hoffman, Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries, who asked Epstein to donate to his campaign after Epstein was charged, charge, Democrat Congresswoman Stacey Plaskett, and many more. Perhaps the truth about these Democrats and their associations with Jeffrey Epstein will soon be revealed, because I have just signed the bill to release the Epstein files. As everyone knows, I asked Speaker of the House Mike Johnson and Senate Majority Leader John Thune to pass this bill in the House and Senate, respectively. Because of this request, the votes were almost unanimous in favor of passage. At my direction, the Department of Justice has already turned over close to 50,000 pages of documents to Congress. Do not forget, the Biden administration did not turn over a single file or page related to Democrat Epstein. They got to label him, you know? Nor did they ever speak about him. Democrats have used the Epstein issue, which affects them far more than the Republican Party, in order to try and distract from our amazing victories, including the great big beautiful tax cut bill, strong borders, no men and women's sports, or transgender for everyone. I love that. No transgender for everyone. Ending DEI, stopping Biden's record-setting inflation, lowering prices, biggest tax and regulation cuts in history, ending 8 wars, rebuilding our military, knocking out Iran's nuclear capability, getting trillions of dollars invested in the USA, creating the hottest country anywhere in the world, and even delivering a huge defeat to the Democrats on the recent shutdown disaster. For years, our great nation has had to endure Russia, Ukraine, impeachment, hoax, and many other Democrat-created witch hunts and scams, all of which have been so terrible and divisive for our country and have been done to confuse, deflect, and distract from the great job that Republicans and the Trump administration are doing. This latest hoax will backfire on the Democrats just as all the rest have. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Make America great again. Holy shit, I gotta save this 30 days from now. Let's see if it gets done sooner. This is my favorite thing of the day. Now, a lot of lefties, they get mad when Trump talks like this. I love this shit personally. This is why I love Trump. You guys saw the clip already. The whole world saw this clip.
So he dictated a couple of memos to himself. Give me a break. You're going to find out what did he know with respect to Bill Clinton, with respect to the head of Harvard, with respect to all of those people that he knew, including J.P. Morgan Chase.
Sir,
Yeah,
if
Jennifer,
there's
go
nothing
ahead.
incriminating in the file, sir, why not
Quiet,
Venezuela,
Now everyone's saying that her name's Peggy. I don't think so. I think there's just somebody called her a piggy. I mean, I'm not against bullying, okay? Bullying needs to get brought back. Does Trump have every right to bully the fucking press? Yeah, bro. 100%. Just like how they treated him this entire time. I'm all about it. As a fat, I approve this message. The House has passed legislation to release all the Epstein files in a 47-1 vote. So here's them passing that.
On this vote, the yeas are 427, the nays are 1.
1.
2/3 being in the affirmative. The rules are suspended. The bill is passed. And without objection, the motion to reconsider is laid on the table.
There it is. So there was only one guy. Let's see if I can find this. Where's the one guy? Here's the one guy that voted no on it. He's trying to explain himself here, but it's all bullshit, bro. Like, what the fuck? This guy's so stupid.
Okay, so can you answer the original question? Who do you care about more, U.S. or Israel?
There's no variance. It's like you're asking, you know, do you love your wife more than your daughter?
Well,
and you said it's a simple question.
It is.
Do you love your wife?
What is this music in the background?
I love the United States more than I love Israel. It's a very simple question.
Great love, and you as a human being, you express that love, and you have core principles that drive you to your love for your wife and your love for your daughter. It's two different loves. But
he's basically saying that there's people's names in there that are innocent, or something's gonna happen, or some shit. It's the dumbest fucking excuse ever. I can't believe this guy voted fucking no. What a retard. And then apparently today, so that was yesterday, today the Senate has passed it. Congress not only voted to release the Epstein files, we voted to create a searchable database for American people to go in and see what's in them.
So this Epstein thing, Hakeem's people asked Epstein to come to dinner and meet him after he was convicted for fooling around with a 14-year-old.
Yeah, how about that? I mean, this is why the Democrats, they're going to regret, I think, ever playing around with this, and they're going to regret embracing transparency, though I'm glad they did. They thought, I think, that the files would never become public. They thought this was all a game. Well, guess what? They're going to get their wish. They are going to become public. The president's going to sign the bill. The president's been right all along on this. He said months ago, make public everything you can that's not classified. Now Congress is finally going to do it. And I think we're going to learn a lot, Jesse. A lot of people suddenly are going to get real reticent to talk about Epstein, whether it's Hakeem Jeffries, whether it's Larry Summers, that Harvard president you mentioned a second ago who worked for Barack Obama. We're going to find out a lot about a lot of folks, because you know what else is in this bill that just passed tonight? It's got to be a searchable database so any American can go in and read the files for themselves. That's how it should be. I'm looking forward to seeing what's there.
Well, so
my prediction is it's going to be messy, and it's going to have a lot of lefties and righties, or like Republicans and Democrats, politicians. Will you provide all the Epstein files by 30 days?
When you say follow the law, Madam Attorney General, do you mean that you will provide all the files by 30 days?
We will follow the law. The law passed both chambers last evening. It has not yet been signed, but we will continue to follow the law, again, while protecting victims, but also providing maximum transparency.
We'll see what's up. I never thought this issue would get this far. Speaker Mike Johnson claims the Epstein files can't be released unredacted because releasing the Epstein files would endanger national security. So yeah, like a lot of you guys are saying in the chat, it's going to be redacted as fuck.
The discharge requires the Attorney General to release within 30 days, quote, classified information to the maximum extent possible. This ignores the principle that declassification should always rest, and always has rested, with the agency that originated the intelligence. Why? So that they can protect their critical sources and methods. It is incredibly dangerous to demand that officials or employees of the DOJ declassify materials that originated in other agencies, in intelligence agencies.
Yup. Black lines. Yes, black lines. Hey, I don't endorse the bottom part. It's kind of funny. It's more of a lefty meme. New York Post reports that Jeffrey Epstein had an extremely tiny deep. Oh yeah, this is okay. I need to see proof of this. In other news, Elon Musk is now expected to attend President Trump's dinner with Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Saud Al Saud. Bro, here they back. The boys are back in town. I wish I could play the song. I'll just sing it. The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. Bro, that is Elon Musk, the most powerful man in the world, and a very, very other powerful and rich man, the king himself. Isn't he the guy? Allegedly, you know, had some people chopped up, some journalists or something. I remember that back in the day. Guess none of that affected him. Everyone wanted it to. We got a tweet from, well, I guess an ex-post. I would like to thank President Trump for all he has done for America and the world. And there they are. They back together, baby. Mommy and daddy back together. Yay! No more divorce. President Trump just pointed at Elon and talked about how they work together to let Democrats humiliate themselves. Yo, this is what we do on the stream all the time with the lefties. Operation Let Them Speak.
If you think about it, if Kamala, who's the same basic thing, grossly incompetent, he was incompetent, they're all incompetent because their policies are incompetent. Open borders, men playing in women's sports, transgender for everybody. I mean, they got the worst policy. I don't talk about it too much because if I talk about it, they might change. So, no, I don't talk about it. I tell people, don't talk about it. Wait till 2 weeks before the election and hit the hell out of them. Right? We talked about that, right, Elon? He said we wait 2 weeks before.
It's basically Operation Let Them Speak. We do that here all the time. The lefties that come in, they're all fucking mad. They don't like that I like Trump. It pisses them off. They're like, people are watching. It pisses them off. Trump on Jerome Powell. I'd love to fire his ass. He should be fired. The only thing Scott Bassett is blowing it on is the Fed. The rates are too high. And if you don't get it fixed fast, I'm going to fire your ass. Right. Yes, dude. Trump's had a week already, dude. The week's not even over. Yeah. Ronaldo came and they're walking down his favorite hallway. This is where they have the Biden auto pen. Look at it. Oh, I don't want to get hit by some shit. Look at that. They are so mad. Their lefties are so fucking mad about this. Look at him laugh. Trump's getting him cracking up, dude. Democrats are in panic mode after Trump confirms a $2,000 tariff dividend to low and middle income Americans by the 2026 midterms. This sounds like a strategy for votes. Just saying, but also $2,000 is awesome, bro. Let's get everyone $2,000. Sure, bro.
We're going to be doing a dividend to the people, low and middle income, moderate income people, of at least $2,000. In addition to that, we'll be paying down debt very substantially. It's the kind of money we're taking in. And really, countries that took advantage of us are no longer taking advantage of us. Friends, some of our friends treated us far worse than our enemies on trade anyway, and we've got that all straightened out. And everybody's happy. They respect us again. You know, it's like one of those things. I think they like us better, and they actually respect us, and it works out much better for us, too.
When it comes to this type of stuff is, let me see it. It sounds awesome. Sounds promising. Let's see what's up. Never count on it until you have it in hand. And here we go. This shit is so funny, bro. Watch this.
We choose truth over
These fucking AI videos, dude. People get so mad that us righties think this shit's funny. And now it is time for daily crash outs. Starting with deranged liberal woman goes on an unhinged tirade and says that MAGA supporters are deplorable.
You know what the problem is with you dirty, nasty, ugly, racist MAGA fucks? Is you cannot
You know what? I'll just fucking, yeah, the way she said that, I just love it. I almost wanted to be like, what? What don't you like about us?
is you cannot hold a civilized fucking intellectual conversation about anything that's fucking real.
Look at yourself right now. The more you yell and angry, the less intelligent it makes you seem, dude. Because you're saying you can't have a civilized conversation, and here you are just being a fucking asshole.
You're so goddamn surface level and fucking superficial. All you know how to do is fucking spew your vile, hateful, racist, lying fucking rhetoric.
Being louder doesn't make you righter. It makes you look stupider. Liberal woman on America. I hate it here. Oh my God. Then fucking, I mean, obviously leave. They don't want to. Want to know why? Because they love it here, bro. But they have to say that they hate it here so they could be a part of the fucking what's new to be mad at.
Is it just me, or is it disturbing to anybody else that people aren't even insulted when you call them racist anymore?
I'm not insulted. I mean, because you used it up. It's all spent. It has no value anymore. That's why you reserve it for when you actually are calling something that's actually racist. I don't say things are racist hardly ever. I only say when it actually is. And I'm not down with racism, bro. That's not good for our side. Jasmine Crockett. Oh God. Oh, you know what? I'm just not even gonna set it up. Let's just listen to this. Oh my God. Look at this lady. That's a fucking freeze frame right there. Bro, that needs to be a caricature.
I don't understand why they like him so much. Because he clearly don't like them. Because when
Her
42
face.
million people, and I know some of them had to be MAGA, when they needed to line up to get their EBT, and it wasn't nothing there, he didn't care. So, you know, I think that people need to get back to prioritizing themselves and their families and their future instead of being dragged to hell by this dude who obviously has them in a cult.
You don't understand why we like Trump? That's why you lose. You know, I mean, pretty obvious. If you can't understand your opponent, then you lose. The craziest part is that there's a whole group of people like her who think Americans should live like we're in a third world country. I know. They've never been to one.
The craziest thing about all of this is that there is a group of people that thinks they deserve to live a better life just because of where they were born.
Yeah, I mean, this is America. This is the best place in the world to be born. We shouldn't make it worse on purpose. They're so dumb, they would destroy everything. We cannot let them be in charge. I think this is an ad, but it's fucking funny. Here we go.
He's fucking ridiculous. I'm not doing this. You have a 1.2 on Rate My Professor. 0% of the people who took your class would take it again. Nothing on the exam was anything you taught us. Do you think that's normal? They look in the mirror because it's not. I'm supposed to be a 4.0 student. And even using Save My GPA, I can't get above an 80. There's something wrong with that. I've taken a quiz on every single topic you've talked about. In every single lecture. I'm gonna withdraw from the class. I don't even care. As one of your best students, not a good look for you. How did you get a PhD in chemistry is my question.
And how the hell did you get in this class?
The chick is believable. This guy, not as believable. It did get community noted. This is a staged ad. So earlier I did a short on this. They didn't have this, but even in my short, I'm like, bro, something seems phony with this, in my opinion, and it ended up being a staged ad. I wanted to end with this because I want to show you guys, like, bro, you got to watch out. Sometimes they will hire actors and fill an entire fucking classroom just to make something seem real so they can get a clip out.